Hello students, welcome back to another episode of It's Bee Time.
Caleb and I would like to talk to you about many things today. Caleb will show you where they store pollen and honey. We will also give you a queen update and add boxes called honey supers, where the bees will store the honey.
It's that time of the year when flowers are blooming and producing nectar.
Nectar is what the bees collect and turn into honey.
Once the honeybee stores enough honey in the main bottom box, we add boxes above it to collect the honey.
Today we are adding honey supers, some with honeycomb already drawn out and new frames that bees have to draw out with wax.
What do we mean? Draw out comb and wax? Baby bees produce wax. This wax is formed into wax comb in order to store nectar that turns into honey. In a few weeks, we hope to process the honey from those supers. These are honey frames. The center, the star is plastic. The bees build out the wax. Once the wax is built up, the bees can start to fill it up. So like once they build it up, they fill it with honey. And then you can see this one, they've started it a little bit. And then over here, they still haven't gotten here. And then this frame is completely drawn out. These are the parts to our basic hive setup. So first you got your bottom board, your base, which is pretty much everything that your hive sits on. And then you put your reducer on. It just minimizes the amount of bees that can come in and out the hive at a time, and mice can't get in it. And then next you have the deep box, which is where all the bees live and the queen lays. And then you put frames in there, and then that's where they everything happens. Like the queen lays eggs, they eat honey out of there for themselves, they store pollen in there. And then you put the queen excluder on, and that's so that the queen doesn't lay eggs in the supers, so then you can just process the honey. So next you put on your supers, and this is where they store up all the honey. And this is where you can harvest the honey too. And then you put your inner cover on. This keeps the bees nice, warm, and insulated. And then your last thing is just your top lid. It keeps all the rain out, the water, it also keeps the heat out too. So this is your basic hive.
Over the next few videos, we would like to answer some questions you submitted to us. Michaela asked, why do bees make a buzzing sound?
The buzzing sound comes from the bees' wings. The rapid wing beats create wind vibrations, and this causes the buzzing sound we hear. This vibration also helps with pollination. When they fly, flower to flower, the vibration knocks pollen off. Kira asked, why is it only girl bees do the work?
Well, Kira, to make it simple, that is how they were made. Every bee in the hive has a specific job to do, and they work in different ways. When a new bee hatches, they stay in the hive for the first 3 weeks, doing many different jobs. After 3 weeks, they become a forager, going out to collect pollen and nectar.
Do bees eat their honey? Yes, they do eat their own honey to stay alive. It provides the energy bees need in order to perform the many daily tasks in the hive. In the brood nest where the queen lays eggs, honey is stored on the top around this area to help feed larvae.
Well, it was great seeing you all again.
On our next video, we will take a look at bee swarms and how do we catch them. We will also discuss what would happen if we did not have bees and pollinators.
We will see you next time, and remember, be a good student, be helpful,
And always be kind.